Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Man Cave. My name is Dan, and today we're making the last pie entry for the best holiday pie of the month. And like I mentioned before, I've got one can of pumpkin left for the holiday season, so we're going to use it today and make a pumpkin chocolate pie, which I'm kind of excited. Never actually tried these two flavors together, so I figured why not go for it? It's got to taste good. I mean, it's pumpkin, it's chocolate, everybody loves both. Why not love them together? And if this is your first pie video, how it's working is every pie recipe I'm sharing with you guys, it's a like it up or comment down below, or check out all the pies and other recipes on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And all these links will be down below. And whichever pie gets the most likes across the board is going to be named the best holiday pie. Well, best holiday pie for our little man cake family, if you will. And what better way to celebrate the best holiday pie than getting it right in the face? Because that's what we do around here, we just get pies in the face. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button that's down there also, so you know when brand new recipes are available. And you get to try them out with me. Because who doesn't love a little good company in the kitchen? Now, at this point, I usually give you a temperature and say let's preheat that oven, but thankfully, this pumpkin chocolate pie, I'm thinking we can do a no bake. So less time in the oven, same amount of time in the fridge, but less cleanup, maybe? No baking. But we do have to start on our chocolate pie crust. So what I did was take some Oreos and crush them up. I used about 2 sleeves in a standard Oreo pack. The last sleeve I maybe 8. I mean, they're Oreos. You can't just have one. So after you kind of grind them up together, you should have a nice little crumble here. Then to that, we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And let's go ahead and mix that up a little bit. I'll move that to the side. Now for this pie, I'm just thinking, which route do we want to go? Do we want to go springform pan like we did with the peanut butter chocolate pie? Or are we going to go for just a regular standard pie pan? Which I kind of lean toward this one. I like the pie shape. Call me old fashioned if you will. There's just something about that thin pie pastry and that yummy filling. It's just, a pie can't be a pie I guess without the pie shape. Unless it's peanut butter chocolate pie, which can't go ever wrong with, you know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take that, and then we're just gonna pour our Oreo crumbs and butter mixture down in here. And because I like getting my hands dirty, let's go ahead and just form that Oreo crust into our pie plate. Sure to kind of scoot it up to the sides also to give some structure. Now it is going to be a little sticky because, you know, it is butter, but it doesn't have to be perfect. At the end of the day, it's just pie. Though now I'm thinking I should not have ate that 3rd sleeve and saved it for the pie, but that's okay. It'll just be our secret. Alright, let's patch up these holes at the bottom. This way there's no leakage. You know what? I think we're good here. Said, does not have to be perfect. At the end of the day, it's just pie, it's pumpkin, it's chocolate, it's gonna taste good regardless. So, let's go ahead and let this chill out in the fridge while we work on that yummy filling. So with the pie crust cooling out in the fridge a bit, we're gonna go ahead and start on that filling. First step is you wanna take about 6 tablespoons of water. Then in that water, we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle just a 1/4 ounce of unflavored gelatin. and then move that to the side. This way the gelatin has time to just bloom and do its thing. So with the gelatin doing its thing, the filling, we're just gonna go ahead and take just a regular saucepan, and to that, we're gonna add 3/4 cups of sour cream, then 2/3 cups plus 1/4 cup. You're good at math, let me know how much that equals down below. It's never my strong suit. We're gonna add that into our pan. Then 2 egg yolks. I like to whisk mine up before I put them in. "16 ounces of pumpkin, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to go ahead and move to the stove, throw our saucepan with all of our ingredients in there, and stir for 8 minutes until we have a nice kind of bubble going to it. But no more than 10 minutes, because we don't want anything to overcook. Let's go ahead and move this here, and then we'll just start mixing. And now that that's done, we should have kind of a nice loose pumpkin texture. So let's go ahead and pour that into here. Now that we have our pumpkin filling in a separate bowl, we're gonna go ahead and add that gelatin that we let set and bloom and kind of do its thing. You should kind of have a nice spongy-like texture. So then we're gonna go ahead and scoop that into here. And then we just mix that in. And you wanna make sure to really mix that in so the gelatin breaks up and gets evenly spread out throughout the filling. Smells like Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that goody yummy stuff. So we have our filling done, our pie crust is chilled out and had enough time to cool in the fridge. We can go ahead and add the filling into our pie crust shell. And we have it, our pumpkin chocolate pie. And before we get to actually slice into it, because right now it kind of looks like pumpkin chocolate soup, I want to go ahead and let this chill out in the fridge for 3 hours. This way, everything has time to kind of set up and get nice and firm. Let's go ahead and do that, and I will see you guys in a little bit. So our pie's set, it's chilled, it's cooled out in the fridge for a little bit for 3 hours. Now we get to decorate, slice, and eat, which I feel like you're kind of with me or really excited about that. So let's get topping. So for our topping, I was thinking whipped cream, ganache, some Oreo crumbles. So we're gonna start with some ganache. Now, made it ahead of time, and if you're curious, my ganache is really just about a cup and a half of some chopped chocolate or some chocolate chips, a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, blast that in the microwave for about 30-second intervals until everything's nice and smooth and creamy. And then what I like to do is I just like to add in like 2 tablespoons of corn syrup, get everything mixed up, and let it chill out room temperature so you have a nice, pourable, yummy bowl of chocolate. Delicious. And it goes great and everything, and we'll probably be seeing a lot more of this come December time. So I'll be sure to show you guys how to make this officially come December. Go ahead and start by adding just a little bit right in the center. So now that we have our nice shiny, glossy chocolate ganache, we can go ahead and add some whipped cream. Same whipped cream I've been using for quite a few videos now, so be sure to check out that eye if you'd like to know how to make it. But really it's just heavy cream, a couple teaspoons of powdered sugar, and then just beaten on high with a hand mixer for about 10 minutes until it starts holding its shape. It's It's really easy, it's really simple, delicious. Now, the final touch. Just a couple of sprinkles of some good old-fashioned Oreo crumbs. And there's our pumpkin chocolate pie. Looks beautiful, looks delicious, and it's really simple. I mean, the only downside, I guess, of this was just waiting 3 hours for it to firm up in the fridge. If you're like me, you'll probably poke at it throughout that whole 3 hours, just like, hurry up, I want to eat you. Now we get to. So let's go ahead and slice up a good piece. And hope for the best, because it's always that first slice, it's like, just gonna mess up everywhere. But again, it's just pie. Look at that. Perfect. And just to show you guys how it looks on the inside, I don't know if you can see that good from that angle, but I can show you up here. Just look at how it's just simple and delicious. I mean, whipped cream, chocolate, pumpkin, Oreos, really can't go wrong. Just gonna, where's my fork? Dive in. Honestly, this is just the best. There's really nothing there else to say. If I had to pick best holiday pie, it would be this one right here. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Don't forget to like up this video because pie was delicious. And if you think this pie should win, like I do, let me know in the comments below. And check out the pies and all other recipes on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And I'll put all those links down below. And while you're down there, why not subscribe? Just click that button, ring the bell. This way, you know when brand new recipes are available. You get to try them out with me. I think we're having a good time. Well, until next week, bye.